All right, break time is here. Hopefully, I won't get interrupted. Who knows? 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 Your message of the day? Shit. Take this every day. Remember who the fuck you are. Don't trade your authenticity for approval. Always remember to look deep within and go back to your authentic self. Honestly, there's nobody more fucking special than you. So shine bright, baby. I swear to God. I swear that's what it says. So shine. Be authentic. Be yourself. Don't worry about trying to fitting in with people. Don't worry about thinking you have to sit here and act like you're something you're not just for people to approve of you. Like, you should never look for other people's approval, first off, because who is someone else to judge you and say that you're not great? Like, nobody. You know your worth. You know your worth. If you don't know your worth, then learn to know your worth. Because just think about it. Okay, you're gonna have somebody, if you have people, if there's things that you want to do, right? Like, you say you want to move, and you start talking to people, and you're like, hey, yeah, I'm trying to move out, and you tell them where you want to move, and they're like, oh no, don't go to that area, don't go to that area. Well, what if you like that area? I get it. There's the difference when people are looking out for you and giving you their best input, but there's also like the times when people are just like, like, don't go there, I wouldn't go there, the people are bad. Like, just saying things that's like, it can turn off the whole idea. Like, if you're excited about something and then somebody just kills your vibe on something, like, don't take that as like you have to listen to people. Like, that's not, like, they could just be giving their opinion, which everybody's free to have their opinion. You have your free will, but I wouldn't take that as any reason to stop doing what you're doing. That's the whole point. You won't find things out unless you don't do them yourself. You have to live through the experience. So it's like, if you want to move somewhere and you have it deep in your heart and deep on your mind that you want to move somewhere, move to that place. You know, if you're feeling like you want to quit some job, quit your job. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say, like, hey, have a backup plan 100%. But even if you just need some time, like, if you have, like, you know, some saved, just a little stuff, like some saved to hold you over for some time, and you just really need to, like, reflect and think about things, take your time to reflect and think about things. I've done that, literally. Before I started working at the job that I work now, I took a couple months off. I went out in nature. I went to parks like crazy. Literally, I meditated a lot. Like, I got to do a little bit of, like, not far away travels, but I at least got to travel, like, around to, like, Graffiti Pier and stuff like that, and just other parks, like, all around, like, the area and stuff like that, and found new places that I like to go hiking and find walks, and just find other places where I can have peace and have some fun and stuff like that. And then next thing you know, like, I came across a job that I'm almost here for 2 years at. Like, so it's like it was beneficial. My time off was beneficial. I needed that time. I needed that time to just relax and do what I had to do. Like, and that's just that. So if you need that time to kind of take off, I would say, like, you know, like, just have something on the side. Shit. I mean, unless if you don't need money to do certain things, which I'm sure, you know, if you need to get food or something, you probably need some. But I'm not saying don't put yourself in any situations that are gonna, like, you know, put you in a lower vibration or make you struggle. But if you need some time to breathe and make some decisions and start things on your own, use that time. If you have a dream that you want to do, don't let anybody tell you can't do it. Just because you know what, the main thing is, people will sit here and down your ideas, down your dreams, and make comments that make it seem like it's impossible because they don't believe in themselves. So if you can show people that you believe in what you believe in, you believe in yourself, that's all that matters. You don't need to take somebody else's words, because those words can manipulate your mind. And that's why you don't want to get wrapped up in manipulation with other people, because you could be doing something great. Just because you listen to somebody else's feedback and you decide to take that and stop your own decision making because of that, you could be missing out on something good, you know? Even if it's like with relationships, if you really have feelings for somebody, you know, and you got family, friends telling you, no, don't do that, are they the ones dating the person that you like or trying to be with the person you like? Sometimes that could be the case, especially when it comes to relationships. Some people could be telling you bad things, negative things, or things that like make it seem like, I wouldn't, but they really could just be wanting your person or wanting the person of interest the whole time, you know? So you got to watch out for that type of thing too when it comes to people. But it's like, if you genuinely, you love somebody, you want to be with somebody, if you know you're not worried about someone's looks, if you're somebody who like cares about what's on the inside and the outside as a total package, you know, like, I would not, and I would never stop yourself, like, put yourself in a position to stop something great. You don't know what you're going to be missing out on. It doesn't matter. And who are people to judge? And you got to realize that. I'm not going to sit here and say, like, oh my God, I've never said anybody was unattractive, you know? Like, we're all, like I said, we all have free will to have our opinions. But when you think about it, when we're sitting here calling people ugly or making fun of how people look, like, it's like, that's ugly, you know? Because who are we to judge somebody else? Who are we to judge the next person? If you find someone unattractive, you just say that you find them unattractive, that's fine, you know? And that's something that I've gotten to a habit of saying, like, like, no, they're not my forte, they're not my cup of tea. You can say things like that. But it's just like, you don't got to be so cruel. You don't got to be so cruel and heartless, because it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside at all. I don't care. The prettiest person in the world, the prettiest person in the freaking world could be in front of my face, could be like, Maya, I want to be with you. And if you are messed up on the inside, and if you are nasty, if you don't have good intentions, if you are a player, if you're not about growth, if you have a trashy personality, I don't want nothing to do with you. Like, I don't care. I've learned that being I learned not to settle. Never ever settle. That's one thing. But also, it's just like, I've also learned that it doesn't matter. A pretty face is just a pretty face. You gotta have it all. You gotta have it all. And that's why, for me, when it comes to that type of situation, it's like, I prefer to be single until I have someone who matches my energy come up. And it's been a while. Like, I've been single for a minute. Like, do I want love? Of course I do. I love the shit out of myself, and I've been dating myself for a great time, and I've been doing very well with myself. But I want somebody on that same vibration, somebody who understands that vibration. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily, like, you don't have to be the most attractive top model. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like, it's not about materialism for me. So it's like, if somebody's like, oh, well, they're broke, they don't even make that much money. It's like, okay, well, if they're trying to build something, and, like, you know, if someone's trying to work towards something and they have a plan, like, that's something you can consider. You should never just be like, oh my God, just because somebody doesn't make as much money as you. Just saying, free will is free will. But I wouldn't sit here and say, don't let that stop you. Unless, like, you know, like, you don't want someone, like, eating off of you and just, like, taking from you. Like, you want to be a team. That's how I at least would want it. You know what I mean? Like, that, it's about growth. If you're able to just grow with somebody, and you're able to sit here and you see the good in a person, like, you know, it doesn't matter what anybody else says. Now, if you're dealing with somebody who, like, you know, is trashy, like I said, if there's a lot of low vibrational energy and things that aren't going to help you succeed in life, then obviously then people might have a good opinion on that. Like, but you would know for yourself. Never settle for anything. Never settle for opportunities. Never settle for what you want. Never settle at a job just because you're making money right now. You could always make money. Money is money. Don't ever worry about making money. Like, I mean, worry about making money, but I'm saying don't hold on to the idea of just making money. So before I get interrupted, I'm gonna close this off, bro. But yeah, be your authentic self. Authenticity is key. Don't let anybody else tell you different, and just do what you gotta do, and that's all you gotta do. Okay? Okay. So have a good weekend. Take this with you. About to be interrupted, so hold on. Have a good day. Bye.